Number 1, Lamelo.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Brunson.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Green is out there with Gordon. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Poole in at the 2. And for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Then it's Knipple. And it's Salon in at the 4-man position. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Now, here's Poole. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Green. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Knipple. The rebound by the Spurs. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season. Now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Now here's Green. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
The Hornets off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, Lamelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Now, here's Ball. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Knipple. Shot on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here in the late stages of March, the range for teams in the power rankings has really solidified. You look at Atlanta. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And San Antonio, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Now, here is Miller. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Green. Gordon with a screen on Miller. Lob pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. They set the pick to the middle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brunson outside. And Paul with the block.
Hey, you can't dismiss the fact that Lamelo is 6'7" now. He's got great length for his position.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Ball's not loose. The Hornets have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Salone. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here. Poole with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Good to see Poole knock down the long ball. It's only going to help build his confidence.
Hornets trail by 3. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. McNeely's checked in for the Hornets. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at San Antonio. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And checking out San Antonio, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they could be considered front runners for the title.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And so Green will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Hornets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And the basket is good. And that's now 6 points for Knippel.
Great vision and setup there by Brandon Miller.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brunson the pass to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Poole. The Hornets pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Deep two from Ball. They get it back. Miller with a wide open look. Misses the three. San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Green. Over Miller. And it's Green missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Ball from 6 away. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. Lamelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
No good on the free throw.
You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to...
The Hornets with the lead. On the court right now for the Spurs. We've got Aaron Gordon. Green is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Yang in at the 5.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. And here is Green. To the paint. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Simpson. Following the score by Aaron Gordon. Miller outside. There's the triple. Powell pulls it in. Spurs trail by 6. Brunson, left side. Gordon a screen. Green deciding where to go with it. Yang passes to Green. There's Gordon with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got 7 points.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Now, here is Miller. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Simpson. No good off the front iron. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Green passes to Yang. Here's McNeely. He has 6. That one doesn't drop. Gordon with the defensive effort. Green against James. And stolen by James. For the finish. And James throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Green with the ball. 7 points in the game. Here's Gordon. On the wing, Green. Brunson outside. 5 on the clock. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Here's McNeely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell. Charlotte shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. teams will make substitutions. We've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. Jordan Poole on top.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Which he is, very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Miller. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hornets leading by 3. Pass to Miller. Here's Salon. Out to the right wing. Knipple wide open and he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Knipple's got 9.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And here is Green. Gordon dishes to Green. Gordon with a screen on James. Here's Green in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Nice game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Wizards.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Knipple, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Deep 2 from Murray. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist in the game. It's Miller on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Shots good by Miller. And the Hornets lead by 7. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
The 3 from Poole. Buries it from 3-point range. Poole's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Spurs. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 4. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Good. Nice job down low. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now here's Green. He's got 9. Wembanyama passes to Poole. Wembanyama sets a screen for Green. Up again. Wembanyama on the follow. Wembanyama's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And here's James outside. That one misses. Good defense by Poole. Here's Green. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
1:39 left now here in the second. Miller surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Knipple. Green with the block.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by San Antonio. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Gordon. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Knipple. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
First free throw is good. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Please join to attention the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. The winner in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you know, Knipple has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Charlotte in the lead. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. And it's Knipple, and it's Salon in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Miller's got room from out on the wing. He knocks it down. And that's now 6 points from Brandon Miller. So it's the Spurs now. Wembanyama passes to Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him. Both free throws good from Green.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. A 2-point game. And the shot goes down. Knipple's got 16 points.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, Lamelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Now here's Green. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here is Miller. 6 points for him. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Batted away by Wembanyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
And Poole gets it to go.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now, here's Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Knipple with the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Green, the pass to Wembanyama. Bounce pass Gordon, and the wide open shot from Green. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to Miller. Shoots. Cams the shot with nobody near him. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Kevin, back over to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here are the teams that have been dialing it up defensively since the All-Star break, the league's steal leaders. The Spurs second.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Down low. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Brunson, and that's good off the glass that time. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And the thing that makes Brunson so tough is any amount of space is too much space for him. He doesn't need much to do his damage.
So on, no good. Spurs shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Now Green, 15 points in the game. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Defended by Wembanyama. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Count that one. He's got 10.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Green against Miller. Green drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They lead by 1. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Miller outside. Pocket 4. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Green. Pass to Gordon. To the wing on the left. Brunson with a clean look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Hornets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now here's Gordon. He has 7. Gordon with the screen for Green. Lob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Charlotte's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Miller outside. Over Gordon. Miller with another miss.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's get everyone. Look who's coming onto the court. It's your Hornets Swarm Squad.
And the Hornets making a change here. McNeely's checked in. As we get a break in the... And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Poole comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Green in for Norman Powell. On the court right now for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Green. And it's Yang in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hornets trail by 10. Right wing. Here's Knipple. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Knipple's got 21 in the game. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Green, the pass to Brunson. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. It's stolen by Green. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
One shot.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back. He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Brunson surveying the D. On the wing, Green. Spurs passing it around. Stolen by Knipple. Fast break now for Charlotte. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Simpson.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Green. Pass to Brunson. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Over James. Great D that time from James. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Simpson. To the paint. Takes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Green. Close it up for Wembanyama.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to the Charlotte Hornets. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
The first free throw is good. McNeely's checked in for Charlotte. Both good from the line that time. And here is Green. Poole on the wing. From deep. He can't get that one. Great D that time from James. Hornets trail by 7. Miller outside. That one no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Miller. Yang passes to Green. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by McNeely. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Ball.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Green, no luck.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Ball, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Green going inside. The Hornets pull it in. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the lay-in.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Spurs leading by 3. Outside, Green. And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Green.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
At the line for the Spurs, Green, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Charlotte making some changes. Zawan's checked in. And it's Knipple in for James. Gordon's checked in for the Spurs. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Now Miller. Feathers one right through. What a touch.
Since entering the league, we've continued to see Miller grow as a playmaker.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for San Antonio. Now Poole. Outside Gordon. Puts it up from 17. Sweet shot at the right time.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Jordan Lamelo, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Knipple, 2 shots.
That's good from Knipple. And so he hits both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Green, a 3-pointer, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Ball, following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Green.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
At the line for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Charlotte working against the clock now. Ball fired. Cleared away by Poole. The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%.
And priority number 1 has got to be finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And that one is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hornets trail by 9. Left side, ball. Wembanyama reels it in. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here we've got Brunson. Green in the high post. How did that go in?
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Spurs.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sing one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And the win-loss column tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against Charlotte.
And the Spurs with possession here. After Charlotte getting the 3. Jalen Brunson. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Green. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anderson.